Today we're going to talk to a guy that I saw speak in Chicago, and I was completely blown away. I actually fangirled him and went up to him and asked if he would be on the podcast. We had a great interview, and I've been such a huge fan of everything that he's done so far. So today I would like to introduce you via Skype with Chris Koch. How you doing, Chris?
Good, Rob. How you doing today?
We're doing good. You're up there in Alberta, right?
I am. Western Canada, Southern Alberta, about an hour south of Calgary is where I grew up in Nanton, but I'm it's kind of southeast of Calgary right now, helping out a friend on his farm for the last 3 weeks or however long it's been.
You look like a saint with that halo behind you.
I got to do everything I can to make myself look like a saint.
And I do like that shirt. That's a great logo to pick.
Well, I was originally going to do the interview from the tractor, but out where the tractor is, I was only getting 2 bars service, and I figured hotspotting off my phone to do the Skype call, it just wouldn't be as high quality. So I figured I'd get John Deere in there somehow.
Absolutely. And we thank you for it. All right, Chris, for the people that don't know you, can you introduce yourself a little bit?
I was born missing arms and legs. I guess you just have to trust me on the legs part. And even though I was born missing arms and legs, my life has been very normal, just like any other kid growing up in Southern Alberta, small town Southern Alberta. I helped out on my grandpa's farm, and as a kid, went to regular school, did all the things everybody else was doing. And even though I was born missing arms and legs, I haven't let it hold me back from anything really. I've just gone out there and lived life to the fullest.
Yeah, it's amazing. I think when people see the videos of you farming, actually running the equipment, doing everything, shoveling, all this stuff. I don't know. Is it offensive at all when people are surprised that you can do all this stuff?
No, I don't find it offensive at all. And honestly, I've had heaps of reactions and questions and everything, and there might be some stuff that could be borderline offensive, but I don't. I mean, life's too short to get all bent out of shape over stuff like that. I think it's pretty cool that I can blow people away with my abilities. And the farming, I don't think that the farming is really that exceptional. Climbing up into the tractor would probably be my most difficult part of the day, running those things anymore. Had the static transmission, auto steer, stuff like that. I mean, I tell people that, they're so simple that a trained monkey or Rob Sharkey can run this equipment. I can too. So
Chris, knock this off. No. We're supposed to be telling people how hard we work. And here you are pulling back the curtain. Come on, man. Okay, Chris, you don't only farm and you don't only inspire, but you've got a gift of communication. You really do. And you've been able to go out and speak to, I don't even know how many audiences.
They'll say, well, what does it feel like to not have any arms and legs? And I'll tell them, well, what does it feel like to have arms and legs? I said, well, pretty normal. That's exactly. And there's 2 reasons why growing up without arms and legs, in my opinion, was quite easy. And one, this has been my normal my whole life. I've never known what it's like to have arms and legs. I just figured out how to do things the same way you guys did.
I mean, how do you do that? Is that just natural, or have you learned to communicate with people, communicate with different audiences? How'd that all come about?
A little of both, I guess. My family's pretty outgoing, easygoing, does well in crowds. But also, growing up without arms and legs, I was often the center of attention. I was often asked questions, approached by random strangers. So I was comfortable around strangers in that respect. And I was in 4-H as a kid, and a huge aspect of 4-H that I'm a huge proponent of is the public speaking element. And then just the more you do it, the better you get at it, or I hope so. Anyways, and it's been a fun way to make a living. It's my main meal ticket, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, with COVID-19, I'm not as busy doing this, but I do have the farming. And even before COVID-19, I still try and block off some time to go help out on the farm because I love it. I absolutely love it. Some of my earliest memories as a kid were bouncing around on the tractors and combines with my grandpa. And I'm preaching to the choir. There's nothing else like it. It's a great getaway. It's a I mean, it's honestly, it's therapeutic, and I love it.
Okay, I'm going to make an assumption about you, Chris. All right, are you ready? I assume that you make jokes about arms and legs just to see the reactions and sometimes to make people a tad uncomfortable.
But it's a very, very correct assumption. I don't know about making them uncomfortable, but it's fun to make people sweat, because I think a lot of people, they're caught off guard by the humor, and like, well, do I laugh, or I mean, is he serious?
You know, hashtag amputee prompt. You know, I can't even do a hashtag properly.
Well, Chris, I meant every word I said. When I first saw you speak, I think it was up in Chicago, you blew me away. Your attitude and the way that you are able to pass that positivity on to the people that you're talking to, it's a true gift. It really, really is. So I want to thank you on behalf of agriculture for what you do, and continue, please. I mean, I would love to see you speaking in front of ag audiences, non-ag audiences, because you are a fantastic spokesman for everybody that's farming anything.
Well, I appreciate that, and I thank you very much again for, well, we did your podcast already, and now this. So I appreciate all the support that you give me, and all the support that I've got from John Deere and other people in agriculture and people who aren't in agriculture. It's been pretty awesome, and it's been a fun way to make a living.
Okay, thank you, St. Matthew. Wait till you see this. You're going to laugh at your halo.
Well, I can see it. It was not planned.
Chris, thank you very, very much. We do appreciate it.
No, absolutely my pleasure.
This segment has been presented by Golden Harvest.
If you have an interesting or entertaining video or picture and you think the world should see it, then let us know at SharkFarmer.com. While you're there, check out the What the Farm podcast and the one that started it all, the Shark Farmer podcast. Catch me Monday through Friday on Rural Radio Sirius XM, channel 147, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 Central. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube.